Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Now, before we get started talking about Levante versus Barcelona, there's a couple things I want to talk about in regards to this video. It's going to be minimalistic editing, to be honest. I'm going to try to get through this as detailed as possible without stuttering or messing up like I just did right now. But to be honest, today's kind of been like a hectic day. I've kind of been doing a bunch of stuff all over the place, and I got midterms to study for, 10-page papers. You guys know how it is. So I just wanted to make sure that I didn't not make a video about this. I made a commitment when I started making YouTube videos about Barcelona that I was going to match preview every single game that Barcelona played. So that's exactly what I'm doing. We're going to be talking about Levante versus Barcelona. Am I worried about this game? To be honest, I really am, bro. I mean, Barcelona's last two recent performances. I mean, obviously, you guys saw my last video about Girona. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I mean, it was honestly just such a disgrace. But hey, man, we move. We got to learn how to get better. I think we're gonna have Pedri back for a small period of the game. Maybe we're gonna have Rashford too. Rafinha's probably gonna be back. Do I expect us to win? Yes, I do expect us to win. It's gonna be on Sunday at 7:15 a.m. I'm gonna have to wake up early to watch this. I'm probably gonna have to leave during halftime because I have church later on in the day. But you know what? It is what it is, bro. We're still gonna watch this team. This is still my team. Looking at the predicted lineup, it's looking pretty good. To be honest, I've said some strong couple words about Ferran. I'm not too sure about him starting, but it is what it is, bro. I mean, we can't really rely on Lewandowski anymore. He's too old. He doesn't have that mobility. Ferran, apparently, I forgot about this, but he was a left winger before, and he's moved as a striker to help out the team. But I don't think he's good enough. Today, actually, I heard rumors about Julian Alvarez maybe making a move during the summer, which I wouldn't be opposed to. Obviously, we need a striker, but I think I'd prefer Osimhen. I saw a video about Osimhen and how he fits perfectly. And after that display against Juventus, that's exactly what we need, bro. Like, the amount of times they got the ball and they scored because of Victor Osimhen's press, that's what this Barcelona side needs, bro. Imagine Rafinha, Osimhen both pressing, and then Lamine Yamal creative in the front and also retrieving balls. Dude, we could have such a stacked team, but that's looking ahead into the future. Right now, I just want to make sure my team win this weekend. We can't afford to drop any more points, bro. Literally, if we do, Real Madrid will just run away with the league. And Real Madrid also have a couple difficult games. They play first on Saturday against Osasuna. I'm pretty sure it's away, so hopefully they drop points. That would be freaking amazing. I would love that. Love to see that. But I think if they tie, they'd be 3 points ahead of us, and if we win, then we would be tied on equal points, and it'd be anybody's game, bro. But looking at this matchup right here, head to head, I'm pretty sure Levante. We beat Levante last time. It was a very, very close game. I remember this game. It was away, so it was obviously a little bit difficult, and I think we were down 2-1. And then in the second half, we just scored, 2 goals. I think Lewandowski scored, or Marcus Rashford scored, or Dani Olmo scored. One of those two. I kind of want to see. Let me see who scored. Oh, it was Ferran and an own goal. Wow, we barely won that. That's crazy. I mean, we didn't even have the most expected goals. They had more expected goals. That's crazy. We barely won that. That's crazy. Nevertheless, guys, I mean, I still think we can win this. But it's really all just going to depend on how we bounce back from that 2-1 Girona loss. Now, I don't really want to bring it up again, the game, because, that's a thing of the past. But I do think we just weren't good enough. It just pisses me off because, just look at that. 5 straight wins for Real Madrid, and then we lost against Real Sociedad, and we lost against Levante, bro. That's just not what you want to see. But you know what? Who cares, bro? It's all about how you move forward. I'm not liking this back line too much. I don't think Araujo should start. Is Eric Garcia suspended? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But Wait, I mean, I guess we could just look at that, but they've been on bad form, bro. They're not. But you know what? With these smaller teams, bro, you never know because they always show up. They always show up for the big games. Um, it looks like Pedri is still injured. He's doubtful, but he was in training, so it's good to see. Um, yeah, I'm excited for the game. I hope to see some class plays from the team. I'm not really liking this midfield too much. I do think maybe like I don't think Frankie De Jong and Olmo work too good together. Like a lot of the times I'll see those two on the pivot because I mean FootMob has them as like a 4-3-3, but they usually play as like a 4-2-3-1 with Frankie De Jong and whoever else on the pivot. But yeah, Danny Olmo on the pivot with Frankie De Jong. I don't know, bro. It's just like not really that good to be honest. But hey, you know what? It doesn't really matter. But yeah, guys. I mean, what else is there to talk about? Not much else. I mean, I kind of just want this team to win, get back on form. Um, Lamine Yamal, obviously, like before the Girona game, he was posting stuff on his Instagram. I don't really think. I mean, obviously, there's something to it, but I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it should, because a lot of people were thinking it's gonna cause drama within the club or like the team. I'm not sure that's the case. I mean, sometimes people just post stuff, just for like how they feel, and maybe that was just a one-time thing. But I hope Lamine Yamal gets back to how he was performing before, because against Girona, I don't even think he played that bad to be honest. But you can't miss a penalty, you can't miss an open play goal like that. Like chances like that will cost you, and at the end of the day, it did, bro. So I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't think Rashford's gonna play. Who do I think is going to be man of the match, and what do I think the score is going to be? I will say Barcelona will win 3-1. I think we're probably going to concede like we always do, which is kind of annoying. But you know what? I'm going to go for a 3-0. I'm going to be a little bit more confident. I'm going to say 3-0. I'm always going to back this team even if they're in bad form. But I do believe in Hansi Flick. The season's not over yet, bro. A lot of people are looking down at us, saying, "Oh, we're gonna fall off." But no, dude, I still believe in these players. I still believe in this club. I think the score is gonna be 3-0, and I think the man of the match will probably be Rafinha. I think Rafinha is gonna bag in at least 1 or 2 goals, maybe an assist. So yeah, I think Rafinha is gonna take it. He is our workhorse in the front. The machine doesn't work without him, so. Gonna be looking out for him. As far as like Levante goes, I know they're a good team. You know what? I always check this, but what position are they on the table? They are 19th place. Wow, they are not a good team. To be honest though, like that doesn't really matter. Teams like Levante, Mallorca, Real Oviedo, Real Vallecano, those teams always show up for like the big games against Real Madrid and Barcelona. So it's always tough games. But you know what? I still believe. I believe. And then after Barcelona's game, let's look ahead a little bit. What fixtures they got going on. All right, so after the Levante game, they got the Villarreal game the next week. I'm so glad we don't have a game midweek because, to be honest, I'm not liking midweek games no more that much. And then after that, Villarreal, we have the second leg against, Atletico Madrid. That's going to be a game. I don't know if I'm obviously going to watch that, but I'm going to be nervous as freak. Do I think they're going to come back? It's not looking good, to be honest. If Barcelona won their game against Girona, then I'd say maybe. But hey, you never know, bro, because we were missing like Pedri, which is like our best midfielder, and Rafinha didn't, like, he got subbed off. So who knows? Maybe, bro, maybe. But 4 goals, bro, like 4 goals is gonna be hard. That's just a tie, bro. Like that's not even. Yeah, it's not looking likely, but whatever. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about um, Levante versus Barcelona. February 22nd. Be there, guys. Be there. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Dang, Lamine Yamal has a lot of GA for Barcelona this season. Probably has the most. Okay, guys. That's pretty much going to be it from me this video. I know I look chopped with the Vini, but to be honest, like, you guys don't want to see what's under here, but yeah, hope you guys had a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know maybe it was a little bit low energy because I didn't do a lot of edits, but I'm sorry about that, guys. I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm actually going to go to the gym right now and work out, so hope you guys had a fantastic day. Guys, leave your comments down below, maybe your predictions or, something you want to say about the game or Barcelona's form. I do appreciate comments a lot. They're like my favorite things. So if you guys want to help out the channel, I'd much rather you guys comment than like leave a like. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys had a good day. Take care and peace. I know it's hard to say.